Hey, what is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and I'm a little late to this one, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have a 4-part event kicking off tomorrow, July 12th, and it's going to be going live until September. So there are plenty of things going to be happening, so make sure to keep up on some dates, as well as to periodically get the Paldea news when you connect to the internet so that you don't miss out on these. So the first part of the event here is going to be a Pikachu themed event. This is going to go live from July 12th until July 25th. And this is bringing back the 7-star Pikachu Terra Water Raid that came out leading up to Pokemon Day for 2023. So if you missed your 7-star Pikachu, now's your chance to get it. And we are also getting a mass outbreak event that is going to be focusing on all of Pikachu's evolutions as well as Mimikyu. So in Paldea, Pichu is going to be spawning more frequently in mass outbreaks. In Kitakami, Pikachu and Mimikyu are going to be spawning more frequently. And then in the Blueberry Academy, both Raichu and Alolan Raichu are going to be showing up. And Alolan Raichu can't normally be caught in the main game. You usually have to transfer it up if you want to get your hands on an Alolan Raichu, whether that be from Sword and Shield or Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, or Ultra Moon, assuming the Pokemon Bank transfer still works. It's honestly been a while since I've touched Pokemon Bank, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but main point is, if you want Alolan Raichu in your game, you need to transfer it up from a previous generation, but with this event going live, you can catch Alolan Raichu, and if you want to get it in a specific ball, whether it be the Fast Ball, a Safari Ball, anything like that that you can grind out from the item printer in the Blueberry Academy, now's your chance to get that Raichu. And also, shiny Pokemon are going to have a boosted chance of showing up for these mass outbreaks. So if you want a very, very specific Alolan Raichu that's shiny in a fastball, now's your chance to get it. As far as the raid goes, if this is the exact raid for the Terra Water Pikachu, what we'll be seeing is Rain Dance, Surf, Thunder, Iron Tail, and Play Rough. I don't think I missed anything. And the other thing too about that was the Pikachu was holding a Light Ball item, and that basically doubles Pikachu's attack and special attack when it's holding the Light Ball. So Pikachu is going to be able to pack a bit of a punch, and on top of that, its Raid Shield covers its entire HP, which means Pikachu is going to be immune to status attacks. But that said, this raid happened 2 years ago, so if it's the exact same thing, the exact same counters are going to work, which is going to be nice. So I'm just going to bring up something right quick just to go over some things that you might want to have for this Pikachu raid in case you're either brand new to raids or you just don't know what to necessarily build for Pikachu. Now, being completely transparent, the Pokemon I'm going to bring up is not my original idea. At the time, I went through YouTube, found something, and I don't remember if it was Austin John Plays or if it was Osiris Studios that did this, but the Pokemon I am talking about is Clodsire, because Clodsire can be really good for this raid. So we're just going to get off the screen and into the main box just so I can show you the exact breakdown for Clodsire. Okay, so Clodsire. Terra Ground is going to be really nice because this gives Clodsire a natural immunity to electric type attacks, so we don't have to worry about Thunder coming, because when Pikachu has the rain up, Thunder is not going to be able to miss, so being full on immune to that is going to be great. Now, Ground does not look great into water, but Clodsire gets the water absorbability, which gives it a nice immunity to water type attacks. So now you're immune to Pikachu's Terra stab type as well as its base stab type, so that Light Ball is not really going to be doing the greatest for Pikachu. And before you terrestrialize, you're still a poison type, which means you are resistant to Play Rough. So there's 3 moves right there. That's going to limit Pikachu to effectively trying to hit you with Iron Tail, which does not have the greatest accuracy. I actually have my Pikachu right here, so just to bring up Iron Tail's 75 accuracy. So that's going to be very nice for Clodsire because Clodsire has a good chance of dodging that Iron Tail. So as far as the moves go, we have Poison Jab, Earthquake, Curse, and Recover, meaning this is going to be a physically bulky Clodsire. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go max HP investment, max attack investment, and then the extra point into defense right here, and we're going to run an Impish Nature. This is the exact Clodsire that I used for the raid, and basically what you do is you build up your curses, you get to max attack, max defense, and as Pikachu whittles you down with HP, or with damage for your HP, you can use Recover to restore that HP. Just click Poison Jab to build up your Terra charge. Maybe you get lucky, maybe you get the poison into Pikachu, and then once you can go Terra Ground, you start spamming Earthquake. +6 Earthquake is going to do a lot of damage at the end of the day, especially coming off of Clodsire's double stab benefit from the Terra Ground. So that should be really easy to take care of the raid in that sense. And like I said too, I don't remember if it was Austin John Plays or Osiris Studios, but they have a video on it from back around that time period, so shouldn't be too hard to find a build to deal with that. So let's talk about the rest of the events that are coming up for the summer. Okay, so part 2 of the event is going to be showcasing Dondozo as well as Tatsugiri. Dondozo is going to have a 7-star raid with water as its Terra type. And then as far as mass outbreaks go, we are going to be seeing mass outbreaks of Tatsugiri split up between the 3 maps of the DLC. We'll have the curly form Tatsugiri throughout Paldea, the droopy form throughout Kitakami, and the stretchy form in the Blueberry Academy, and these Pokemon do have a potential chance of being shiny, so this is going to be relatively nice. And this event here is going to come from July 26th until August 8th. Now, closer to the event, maybe I'll do an actual breakdown for what might work against Dondozo, but as of right now, we're just going to cover the rest of the event. The main reason why we just snuck the Pikachu in there is because I actually have a rough idea of how to actually beat it from when I did it back in 2023. So that's the main thing right here. So part 3 is going to be based around the World Championships. So we're going to have chest form Gimminghoul appearing in 1 to 5-star Terra raids, and they're going to be different Terra types, and there is a small chance that you can get a shiny Gimminghoul. Now, Gimminghoul is very hard to notice as a shiny Pokemon, and so is Goldengo, but the main point here is it will not hurt to catch these Gimminghouls after you do the raids. They're not that hard to do, and what you can do there is you can catch them, check them. If they're shiny, great, keep them, and if they're not shiny and you don't want them, send them to either home, or you could just release them. So you could do that, and this event is going to be going live from August 9th until August 22nd, so plenty of opportunities to try to get your hands on a shiny Gimminghoul, especially if you are a shiny hunter. You can definitely get these Pokemon in the shiny form. Now, keep in mind, it is a very, very small chance to get that. The last time they did an event like that, I had a miserable time trying to get a shiny Gimminghoul, and let's just say I played the event fairly steadily at the time, and these Pokemon are not normally able to be shiny, so definitely a very good time to try to get it to complete your shiny collection. And then finally, we have part 4 of the event, which is the Challenge Powerhouse Pokemon, and this is going to be from the end of the event. So it's going to start August 23rd and go until September 1st. And what is going to happen here is we're going to get a Dragonite with Terra Normal having a 7-star Terra raid. Now, one thing that comes to mind for that is Skeleturge might be a really good Pokemon for this raid with Terra Ghost, because then you don't have to worry about Terra Normal, boosted extreme speeds, and Skeleturge gets the Unaware ability, so it doesn't even care if Dragonite goes for Dragon Dance, so that might be really nice to deal with. And on top of that, we're going to have mass outbreaks of Larvitar and Bagon through Paldea. In Kitakami, we're going to have Goomy as well as Hisuian Sliggo. So Hisuian Sliggo is not normally one that you can catch in the base game. You need to transfer that up from Legends Arceus. So if you either never played Legends Arceus, or if you just don't want to go out and get that game, you can potentially get the Hisuian Sliggo that way. So there is that. And then in the Blueberry Academy, Beldum is going to have mass outbreaks as well, which is going to be relatively nice since these Pokemon also have a chance to be, actually, just reading it right here, they have the chance to have the charismatic mark. So that's interesting. And I also don't see the note about potentially being shiny. So these ones might not potentially have that shiny boost, but we'll find out a little bit closer to the event as well. So there is that. Let's just scroll down because maybe there's just something in the news here that I just missed right here. So let's see. No, I don't see it right there. So just keep in mind that mass outbreak, they don't have the note about potentially being shiny. So just take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, what you could do too is you could just set up a shiny, like a sparkling encounter power sandwich. Use a little bit of the Herba Mystica that you can grind out from some of these raids as well, and just hunt them that way too. So you can still potentially get them in shiny. It's just not a guaranteed chance if they're going to be boosted shiny rates. So anyways, guys, that's the 4-part event that's going to be going live from the 12th of July until the 1st of September. Happy hunting and good luck.